Good morning, y'all, y buenos dias. So for today's video, I have a poetry book haul. I'm super excited to share this with y'all, so if y'all are interested, then keep on watching. So I've got a couple of poetry books that I ended up thrifting off thriftbooks.com, and I'm so excited about this haul, y'all. So we have been doing poetry with Luna ever since we first started like reading to her, but now I want to get more focused in on like really like the art and the lyrical value of poetry. She loves to sit down and listen to me read, and I find that obviously poetry is such a beautiful form of literature that I kind of want to focus more on it. And especially with these books that I got, y'all, this is like gold, okay? I found some incredible books, and I'll link everything down below. Again, as I always say with books, if you do feel inclined and have access, please support the artists directly. These authors and illustrators work really hard to create these beautiful works of art. But thrifting is always an incredible way to obtain these works without paying the really big bucks that sometimes come with these books. A common question is, how do you incorporate poetry into your homeschooling? And for us, it's just free-flowing whenever. It's not like, oh, we're gonna sit down and do our poetry lesson. It's more so if we're eating breakfast, then I'll pull out one of these books and we'll just start reading it. Or Luna will sometimes just grab a book and want to read it. And so it's just kind of incorporating it in every way that we can. Sometimes she just wants to snuggle and read. And so these are moments that we can take to do this. I really enjoy like our breakfast readings. We've been doing that lately, and I think that poetry is a small tidbit that we can really sink our teeth into without it being super long. All right, so the first one that I got was When Green Becomes Tomatoes, Poems for All Seasons. And y'all know I'm a sucker for artwork, and this is just so beautifully illustrated. And what I really enjoy about this book in particular is that everything has a date on it. And so this first poem that I just opened up to is March 24th, and the next one is March 26th, and the next one is April 3rd. And so for this book in particular, we're gonna read it on the days that the poem is in the book. And so I'm really excited about this because it feels kind of like an advent calendar, but with poetry. And the artwork, again, is just phenomenal in here. The next one is Somos como las Nubes by Jorge Agreta. And again, this is one of my favorite writers, and y'all have probably already seen, I have almost all of their books, but this is poetry based on children who are migrating up north. And so this obviously has a huge weight on my heart, and the way that it's written is so powerful. I already read like all of them in one sitting because I was just so moved by the poetry itself. This can definitely be read for a really long time for older children as well as adults, because it's something is super important. I think that that's the beauty of poetry, right? Is able to give you a perspective on something that you might not have gotten in just regular like factual senses. And this is just an incredible book that talks about something that is very dear to my heart. And the next one that I've got is The Blacker the Berry, Celebrating Black Children. And it's just phenomenal. The artwork in here is just incredible, and it just enriches. I mean, look at this. This is just incredible. And this is the kind of artwork and just poetry work that I wish that we had received whenever we were younger, because it's so impactful. It's so just beautiful and like is able to grab your attention in a way that other forms of literature just can't. The next one that I've got was 13 Moons on Turtle's Back, A Native American Year of Moons. And again, y'all, nature poetry is my jam, and having these, this one is called Maple Sugar Moon, and again, the illustrations that go along with it are just so perfect for children because they're able to visualize exactly what that poem is talking about. The strawberry moon, and it just goes over throughout all of the big moons of all of the seasons, and it's just wonderful. And the next one that I got is Fresh Picked Poetry, A Day at the Farmer's Market, and I thought that this was just adorable. I thought that this was just perfect because because we are going to be starting our garden unit study in the beginning of August. And so I'm kind of picking up here and there different books in relations to that. And I thought that this was just perfect to have a poetry book that also goes with that unit study. And lastly, and probably the one that I'm most excited about, is Hip Hop Speaks to Children, a celebration of poetry with a beat. Y'all, I'm so hype about this. I'm so ready because it also comes with a CD, and we gotta get a CD player first because we don't have those handy anymore. But I'm so excited because it has everything. It has so many different artists in here, and again, the poetry and the artwork that goes alongside with it is just spot on. And so I'm excited because Luna is a dancer. She loves to move, and so this is just gonna be able to bring the poetry into that motion, into music. And so I'm super excited about that. But yeah, this is my haul for now. I'm obviously always keeping my eyes open for more books, but I'm super excited about this. I think that this is a great start for us for the upcoming year. If y'all have any poetry suggestions, always let me know. I'm always excited to read something new, whether it's poetry or not, but just let me know. If y'all enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, if y'all have any comments or questions, head over to my Instagram. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.